we're down here in the dark. It's that busy time of year for me, and I don't get the chance very often to look after work. It gets dark earlier and I work later, off the 12 and 13-hour shifts. But I haven't been down here in the river for a while, so I decided that we would try to come down here and do a little night hunt, do some sifting. Come down here and spend time with the tugboat guys across the river while they load their boats. Right now it's raining pretty good. Yeah, you can see it on the screen. Wipe her off there. We're gonna do some sifting and do a little bit of surface hunting and see what we can find. So we're gonna get down here at the beach. Well, we ain't got nothing to write home about yet. Just a bunch of pieces of flint. That one's kind of big. But we've been doing some sifting. We're gonna try to do a little bit more. Walk around, see if we can't see anything on the surface too. It's starting to rain already. We ain't been down here that long. Hopefully it quits soon. It's just kind of off and on. But yeah, we'll see if we can rustle anything up. I don't know if you can see out there. Looks real foggy. It's rain. It's raining a lot harder than the weatherman told me it was going to. So we're holed up in this little cave I've looked in before. But right before I come up here, get out of the rain, I got a good start. Actually got me kind of excited. It's not much anything. When I saw that piece there sticking out, I thought it was the side notch to an arrowhead. A worked piece of flint. Yeah, it had me pretty excited sticking up out of the sand like that. But we got that pocket full of flint so far. We're gonna keep looking. Hopefully this rain stops soon. I like to look up in here every once in a while. I haven't looked up in here since the spring. You can't get in here when the hillside grows in. Well, you can if you like poison ivy. I found some flint laying right here where this rock and dirt has collapsed. I was hoping I could see something in here where some of this has fallen. Now I advise, do not try this. I'm taking a big risk because this is mostly dirt above my head and it falls in a lot. I try not to spend a lot of time in here though, so come in and look and get back out. And I've been fairly successful. I haven't hurt myself yet, but there's always a risk of a cave-in. So don't be as silly as me and do this. Arrowhead hunt at your own risk. I don't think he's gonna make her. This water's cold. It's like 40 degrees out. I thought they've all been dug under by now. Little snapping turtle there. He's a little sluggish, but he's alive, I assure you. He's moving his legs. He's moving real slow though. Woo, fella, I don't know what to do for you. Feel kind of bad. That cold's getting to him. Yeah, maybe he'll get dug in. We're gonna move on down. This old boy here spotlighted us. I was hoping he would do her again. Right now he's looking over there somewhere. I don't think he knows. Come on, guess again. Shining my light at him, see if he'd spotlight us. He hit us first, so there we go, yeah! He got us. That was pretty cool. I've never been spotlighted by one before. Well, we're back down here at the river. Lots of ice down here. Water's down. we just decided we'd come down and try to do some surface hunting. The water had been up, and it looks really weird because there's all this sand up here above this ice. I've never seen it like that. I guess it's where this was frozen and the water raised up, and the sand got trapped behind it up here. It's real discolored compared to everything else. I thought that was kind of neat, but we're gonna keep our eyes peeled and see if we find anything good today. You're not gonna believe this. Douglas found an ice replica of the sorting hat from Harry Potter. We haven't found too much yet. We found a lot of good pottery and some shards. I got a couple pieces I think are scrapers I'll show you here in a minute. I'm not too sure on them, but they kind of look like real crude fire pop scrapers. But it's pretty cold today. There's a lot of stuff that's fallen in recently. A couple of these beaches here look a lot different than they have in a long time. Hopefully that'll yield some good results. We're gonna get down here and look in another spot. Oh, there's a big piece of cord marked pottery there. You can see the designs really well. They got a crisscross pattern there. That's a second decent piece of pottery I found down here today. I'll show you that other one here in a minute. That's a tough bird right there. That thing was in the water a minute ago. I don't know if he's doing too well or not. He's been flying around down here. Seems a little cold now. He's letting us get close. We're about 10 feet from him. I don't know. He seems pretty alert when he takes off. I don't know, he might be hurt. We'll leave him be. We'll let him get up there and get warm. You're all right, bird. We won't bother you. I didn't know you was hurt. It's a killdeer type of bird, like a plover or sandpiper. He could be faking it too. They do that to divert you from their nests. We'll leave him be anyway. It's too cold. I don't want to zap his energy. We'll keep looking down the river here for some arrowheads. All right, I was just picking. I thought I found another stick. We got some. I found a couple pieces of popped rock here. I thought might have been blades or scrapers. And I went to lay them down. I was looking at this thing, and right here, it was laying. You can see it laying right there where it originally laid. Little drill. That's my first drill that I know of. I got a broke piece that's either a base or a real small drill. But I think it's just a broke base. This one here, this is my first true drill. So that's awesome. I was just telling Douglas, in this spot through here, I have a hard time finding things because of all this modern gravel. And I needed to take my time because I knew there was stuff in here. Because I have found pieces literally up and down this whole beach, everywhere except about a 30-yard span here. And now finally we found something in here. I'm super pumped about that. That breaks my streak. I haven't found a point, a drill, anything like that in almost 3 months. So we're on the board for today. Pretty cool. We're gonna keep looking a little bit further down through here and see if we can't find anything else. All right, we're still looking in this gravel. I found what I think might be a hammerstone. You can see where it's all bust up there in a couple places. Here's another example of what I think's old hammerstone. You can tell it's been beat all to heck on the bottom. Fitting in the hand is not necessarily an indicator of an artifact. But if something has some wear and tear and it fits in the hand, it kind of helps put the story together that it possibly is one. Here's a remnants of a leftover fire pit. I hear a bunch of it. Yeah, somebody's been in here digging hillside with shovels. Sifted the river, surface hunt, but I don't dig up in the hills.
Just got that huge crack in.
Yep. We don't see nothing else. We'll start heading back. We'll pull everything out of our pockets here in a minute and show you what we got. All right, we got our finds. We just got back. Bub got cold, so we had to jump in here and put the heated seats and the heater on. Got some nice pottery. You can see the lines in them. Some of them some more crude. Well, I gotta flip them over. Some of them's more crude pottery. That one here is a really red piece. You can just barely see the old lines in that. And this one's probably got the most defined lines. You can see the crisscross pattern. So it made a good bit of pottery finds today. Douglas found this rock and I thought it was kind of neat looking. It's super smooth right through there. Like, it's been used for something, there's no doubt about it. Like, you can see the difference. I don't know what it would have been used for, but they were definitely doing something with it. Some type of friction. I just got a couple junk rocks here. I thought I had a scraper in that, but it's just a pop fire rock. It's not as wore down as I thought it was. But you just never know. They pop those things off, make scrapers all the time. And we got a little handful of flint here. Not too bad. Big shiny piece there. But the find of the day is that little drill right there. That's our first decent find in months. You know, I found that in a spot I never find anything. And that was actually a topic of conversation today of, even though our skills have grown and we're better at finding stuff than we were, you know, year and a half ago, we still overlook places that have opportunity in them. And that's a spot with a lot of like lime gravel just laying everywhere, and it's really hard, even with a good trained eye, to find anything in there, because I just kind of, there's so much there, it's hard to process. It's just hard to see anything. So it's really nice to get to find that in there, because I know there's artifacts in there. I just got to get better and more patient at looking in that spot. So that's everything we got today. Appreciate everybody watching. We'll catch you next time.